Hi, it's Radha, aka the Flexibility Guru. Today I wanted to talk to you about balance and show you a few different really simple balance exercises that you can do. But I got inspired to focus on this today because in the past month I've had two different people in my life have major falls. I had a client that it was a dear friend of his, lifelong friend, and he took a fall and got a brain injury and actually passed away. And then I just got a new client this week that is a senior who fell, got a concussion, ended up in the hospital, and just walking to the bathroom middle of the night fell. And so falling is so, to me, just like an unnecessary injury. If we work on our balance, it only takes like a couple minutes working on your balance every day. So that's why I thought we could do these simple little exercises, see if you can fit them into your daily routine somehow. If not daily, maybe twice a week, 3 times a week. Just get them in here and there when you can, and it will really help improve your balance and keep your balance steady for longer. Our balance decreases as we age, and the other factors that kind of contribute to the impact of the fall is our mobility levels. So the tighter and stiffer your body is, the harder it is for you to quickly respond and kind of take the fall, I guess, take that impact. So making sure your body's flexible, strong, stable, and balanced all contribute to making sure you don't have tumbles and falls that end up in injuries. But we'll get started. I'm going to show you some to do on the floor and a couple to do standing up too. Okay. So the first one we'll do is on our hands and knees. You're just going to bring the wrists right below the shoulders, move your knees right below your hips. So from here, just kind of firmly push through the ground, and you're going to reach your right leg back to hip level. Just bring it in a straight line. Try not to twist, so keep the hip dropped. Your butt cheeks should be level with each other. And then bring your left arm out to shoulder level. So you got opposite arm, opposite leg. So this could already be a balance challenge for some people, just holding it here. So if that's the case, I'm just gonna have you hold it there a little longer. If you wanna take it a step further, then all you need to do is lift your left foot up. So you would just lift the left foot and try to keep your balance. So that makes it quite a bit harder. And just see how long you can hold it for, or if you can't, just keep resetting and coming back. We'll try the other side. So just reset first, and then reach your left leg back to hip level. Hold it there. Try to make sure your hips are level with each other. Then reach your right arm out to shoulder level. Just make your body as long as you can, really reach. Try to balance here. And then if you want to make it harder, lift the right foot up off the mat. Try lifting the belly button up towards your spine, see if that helps you. And relax. All right. So there's another variation of that. It's much harder, but I'm gonna have you try it and we'll see, because it's always one of those things you can do it once now, see where you're at, and maybe do it a few months later and see where you're at, see how it's changed. So same position. We're going to be doing same arm, same leg. It's really hard not to overcompensate here and kind of lean over. So we're going to try lifting the right leg up. Good. And then see if you can reach your right arm out. And try not to lean over to the left. So keep your weight balanced and centered as much as you can. You obviously need to lean to the left a little bit. So that's the other variation, seeing how long you can hold that for. Let's try the other side, just balance it out, see if you fall over like me. So left leg back and left arm out. See how you do. Try to center yourself. And relax. Good. So those are really simple ones that you can do just right on the mat. That's better for, it does help work on your balance, but it really helps work on your proprioception. So proprioception is knowing where your body is in space. So that's the junk test, right? Being able to close your eyes and touch your nose. That's proprioception. It's having an awareness of what your body is doing without even having your eyes open. Okay, so we're gonna switch over to the standing ones. I feel like I'm so far away to fit my body in the whole camera, but here we go. So the simplest balance that you can do standing up is just to put your feet right next to each other. That's it. So if that doesn't feel challenging, then the most simple change you can make is closing your eyes. Just close your eyes and see how that feels. So if you have good balance, you may not feel too much here, but you may feel some minor shifts happening in your ankle, knees, or hips. Try to stand up really tall, engage your core. And you can open your eyes. So if that felt okay, then you can progress to the next one. If that was really hard, then you would just keep working on that one. The next level up, I'm gonna have the tandem balance. So for the tandem, you put one foot in front of the other, as if you're on like a tightrope. So you're balancing in a straight line. Try to shift your weight into the front foot, come into the back foot, and then find the balance between both feet. And from here, if you feel steady here, then close your eyes. And whenever you're doing balance exercises, it's good to kind of set a timer for 1 minute to see how many times you have to open your eyes in 1 minute, or if you can hold it for a full minute without opening your eyes. And I'm gonna have you open your eyes now, and we're just gonna switch sides. So one side's always better than the other. So left foot in front, right foot back, and rock into the front foot, rock into the back, and then balance on both. Just find, you can also play with like a little bend in your knees. Having a nice soft little bend is helpful. And then see if you can close your eyes here. Just notice what's happening in your body. Notice what joint is really taking most of the balance. For me, it's my back foot. That ankle is really constantly kind of trying to grasp the floor and balance better. So just notice that and see if you can soften it a little bit, maybe shift it into the front. Open your eyes. So those are really simple. I tell my clients to just do it while they're brushing their teeth, right? You're at the sink every day standing. So do you really need to see your teeth when you're brushing them? I guess the final at the end, just to make sure you got everything, but kind of just brush your teeth, close your eyes, have your feet right next to each other or staggered one in front. The next, to take it up another level, I have my clients do leg lifts. So I'm gonna have you try it just with a bent leg. You can put your hands together. Some people find this helps them balance, to just center themselves. Some people like the arms so that they can kind of manipulate the whole body. So find what you like the best, and you're just going to draw your right knee up to hip level and come back down. So what you could do is just repeat this multiple times, pausing, holding, trying to balance at the top and coming back. Or you could hold it up and just try to hold your balance as long as you can with the leg lifted. Another variation you can do here is just straighten the leg and bend, and that helps strengthen the quadricep muscle. Good. We'll try it on the other leg. Another really easy way to vary up your balance exercises is just changing the floor that you're on. The carpet is so much easier than this mat. This mat is about 1 inch thick, so it's very squishy and it makes the balance way harder. So that's one way to just change the surface you're on, and that will make it easier or harder. So let's do the left leg. Find where you liked your hands. And we're just going to bring it up and down 3 times. Balance. Come back. Again. Release. This time hold it up. Try to hold it. And then lengthen the leg. Bend. 2 more times like that. So I'm keeping it short for the purpose of this video and just to show you a bunch of different types of balance techniques. But if I was doing this for like a client and having you do this like on a daily basis to try to improve your balance, I would say try to do 10 of the leg lifts, 10 of the strengthening, and then maybe a 10-second hold, trying to hold it just out. So that's how I would do it. I thought we'd also go over the Bosu Ball a little bit. No, not everyone has one of these, but it is a great way to work on your balance. And I think if I had to suggest one piece of home workout equipment, this would be my piece. It is so versatile. There's so much stuff you can do with it. You can actually use it like as a weight because it's heavy. So you can use it for a lot of different things, but balance is what it was made for. So just standing on it, now we're on a really unstable surface, right? That's why I said what surface you're on matters. So with the Bosu, it's very uneven, but you kind of do the same exercises with it for balance, and you're just standing up tall, and you can close your eyes, and then you're really going to see what happens to your body and try to autocorrect. So balance comes from our core first. So the best thing you can do is just engage your core muscles, pull the belly button back toward your spine, but still breathe normally. And then when you close your eyes, notice which joint. It's my ankles first. So I'm going to try to fix my ankles by bending my knees different ways, seeing what helps them stabilize. And then paying attention to my hips, my core. I'm just trying to stay as still as I can, but it's very challenging. So another thing you can do is our balance is thrown off by our vision and our ears. So moving your head in different directions will really challenge your balance. So an easy one to do is tracking, and you look at your thumbs and you slowly move your hands over left and right. So you can go as far to the right as you can, keeping your eyes glued to your thumbs. And then start to bring it back to the center. And you're trying to go slow and controlled, like really using this. If I went like this, yes, I can do it, but it's not going to give me the benefits. So go nice and slow over to the other side. Back to center. Good, bring it up overhead. So just look at your thumbs. And as you get it up overhead, it'll be really tricky because your head's gonna tilt back and your balance is gonna wanna go back with it. So be very careful. And then go back to center. Good. Good, and relax. So that's like another really simple one you can do with the Bosu Ball. But there's tons of like, you can use a single leg on here and do all your single leg kind of balance exercises in different ways. You can do yoga stuff on here. Like, I find it easier to do on the other side because this side is flat. So anything, you know, kind of just squish it down on one side and then get your other foot on and flatten it out. So from here, you can do all kinds of balance stuff too. Squats are like a really common exercise done this way. But if you're doing more like yoga stuff, you can center your foot in the middle of it and then do like a tree pose or something like that. So you can kind of play with the Bosu Ball a lot for your balance, but you can obviously do everything right standing on the floor too. So I hope you'll give some of these a little try and see if you can add them into your routine. All right. I will see you here next week. Click subscribe and get the notifications, and I hope you have a wonderful day.